So recapping here, what do we have to do? You know what? I'm actually gonna tell Phineas about the tracking signal. Maybe we can devise a plan. Maybe he'll be smart enough to give me some pointers of how to use this to my advantage.
I won't wish you luck on the hope. Can't rely on luck. Rigorous calculations and sound logic. That's the ticket. What's on your mind?
Here goes nothing. The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking lab on your tracking signal on your lab, but I'm not gonna do it.
You absolutely should.
Oh, see? I knew this could lead to something good. You've got some plan, don't you?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
Oh, nice. I did the correct choice. Alright, I get you. I get it. You want to prepare. You sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Alright. Where's your terminal then? Oh, we still have a choice to send. Wow, that would be devious to send the actual tracking signal even though I told him I'd set the corrupted one. Yeah, let's go with the corrupted one, of course. Alright, cool. And we get the skill points and level up. So let's go back to the ship and upgrade my skills. And then we'll see what we have to do next. Alright, let's upgrade our skills now.
Causing a disturbance on the ship.
I'm gonna at least get persuasion to 65, that's a given. Should we go to 70 though? Let's go to 70 and the rest of it. Actually, I have 3 points. I could dump it into lockpicking and have a better chance this way to lockpick something. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's now read.
I hope you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Oh, interesting.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Interesting. Okay, wait though. I have questions.
Transmissions are so impersonal. I'd like to meet you face to face. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Oh, this is getting interesting. I definitely will not skip on that. I mean, we might learn something. What if we learn something about Phineas that we didn't know? Maybe. What if he's he still could be a bad guy? I mean, I think I'm gonna go first to the Sophia character, see what she knows. So Sophia is pleased with the results and requested that you see her in Byzantium. Cool. Let's go. And now we can go to Adjutant Akande's personal landing pad. I wonder how they will greet us because
We're in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
we are hostile to the board currently. Or did my actions change that? Let's quickly see. How are we with the board? Agreeable. Oh, interesting. So they do forget. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's actually good to know. I was afraid I was gonna have to shoot everybody in the face again. I'm gonna keep Parvati and Nyoka. I like that group. That's actually very peaceful. Nice place you got there, Adjutant. Hey guys. Don't mind me.
Not so fast.
Okay.
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
Yep, I'm a VIP, baby. Are these guys just sitting there in silence? Okay. Oh, look at this place. Too much glitz. Alright, let me quickly sell my, well, junk. Oh, a surcharge here. Okay. Alright, girls. Let's go meet the enemy. Oh, that's the same place we were earlier. Oh, but we went inside this office through this door, which is the chairman's office. Now we go to the adjutant's, which is over here, I guess. Ah, hey, Sophia. There, we meet face to face.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Alright, that's cool, but I really want information more than money. So, tell me why you wanted to see me.
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse. But there is a way to save it.
Yeah, but freezing everybody, that's not much of a plan, lady. Let's see, we need to talk about this lifetime employment program, or just tell me what you need to be done. No, let's talk about this.
I'll answer however I can.
Alright, let's see. Well, how long do we have? Let's start with the most pressing questions.
We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is getting out of hand quickly. Let's use perception option since we can. That's what the research in Roseway was all about then.
I'm sure you remember Dr. Anton Crane. His research was instrumental in developing a powerful appetite suppressant. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option.
This is actually very interesting. In one of the earlier streams, we talked to this Anton guy, and he was developing like a cream that would suppress hunger. At that point in time, it just seemed ridiculous. I mean, it seemed like this was corporations just making a stupid product, right? And everybody was so obsessed about it, and I was laughing about it on the stream. Turns out, this was a very integral part of a very bigger plan. And yeah, I'm probably looking a bit dumb now, but yeah, you know what? Good stories tend to do that. They tend to have nice twists and turns. All right, let's see. You don't honestly believe all of this lifetime employment nonsense, do you? Or let's see. What's your take on all this?
When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate.
All right, this is starting to get good here, though, because I wasn't expecting her to be a good character. Turns out she has some morals. She is working for the corporation, but she is very much against bureaucracy. So let's see where this goes. That's a pretty good argument for getting rid of the board entirely.
I admit, I occasionally fantasize about making an executive decision without having some tedious committee questioning my every move. Do you have any idea how much paperwork is involved in ordering someone's execution through the usual channels? It's positively maddening.
And we're back to evil again. See, that's all she cares about. I mean, bureaucracy can be bad, but in this instance, actually in this specific instance of executing somebody, bureaucracy is very much needed. I mean, we wouldn't like executing somebody without going through the proper channels. That would be... Oh man, okay. So I'm guessing I won't be helping her in any way. You don't honestly believe all this lifetime employment nonsense, do you?
The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work.
Yeah, and I'm guessing everybody else will get the bad results of it, and you'll get all the benefits. Not much of a plan. I saw the presentation. Rockwell wants to sacrifice the colony to save Byzantium.
Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing.
Yeah, however enticing that sounds, your city is actually made up completely of scum. I mean, nobody's really working. Everybody is, I don't know, delusional about what's going on in the world. Pretty much what happens with leaderships that have lost all contact with their subjects. So, yeah. Let's see, what does any of this have to do with me?
When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
You know what? She's actually much worse than the board, huh? Interestingly enough. I'm with you. I want to save Halcyon as much as you do. Not a fan of bureaucracy, Sophia? Well, we know that our interests may align, but make no mistake, we're not friends. Should we just, you know what? We're gonna betray her as hard as we can. We'll play along, and then we'll just, I don't know, not do what she asks or do the opposite even. I'm with you. I want to save Halcyon as much as you do.
I'm glad to hear that. We can still rescue Halcyon, but we can't be bound by red tape and regulations. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
Oh, okay. So tell me why you wanted to see me.
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
You know, the bad thing is that I want to lie to her, but maybe my companions will think that I'm not lying, will not get that. And I don't want to steer in that direction. So I don't know. I don't understand. What did Edgewater do to deserve this? Well, I know. I don't think I need to hear more. You're completely insane.
No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than mechanicals I've known.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest? Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
Yeah, you talk the big talk, but if anybody needs to be sacrificed, how about throwing in yourself into the mix? Alright, the answer is no.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
Alright, I don't really have a choice, says. You made your point, I'll do it. What happens if I say I don't really have a choice? You know what, I could tell her to go to hell and kill everybody. Oh, I don't know. Are you guys up for some hell? Should we take this route? Or should I leave here and backstab her? You know what? I kind of need a dramatic ending. So, you know what, Sophia? Go to hell.
I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
Why? Everybody dies.
Get past that armor!
I'm right a hole in the armor!
Nice. Nice. Everybody's dead here. What a massacre. But you know what? You asked for it. I mean, you asked me to murder a few innocent people. First one gets murdered is you, lady. I think we've seen everything we can here. Yeah. So let's just go. I guess we'll have to shoot our way out now, huh? That's not gonna make it easy. Let me go to this elevator. I wonder where that leads.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't I'd have done with that much time.
Mistake.
Don't mess with us.
Alright, hopefully I didn't alert everybody.
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
What was I saying? All together.
Score, Cap! That's the last of them.
We're straight up just killing everybody. Oh, there's still enemies alive out there. But I cannot hit them like this. Can I now? Nope. Impenetrable glass. Gotta hit that. Oh.
What was that? What was that?
Here we go.
Yeah, it's called plasma burn, biatch. Okay, let's not get out of hand here. Alright. This game really makes you hate corporations. I mean, I wonder what the developers have in store for me, because I can't really accept that everybody on the board is bad, straight up bad. I mean, there's gotta be some moral dilemma
Here they come!
waiting for me at the end there. Like, something has to be wrong with Phineas as well. Get what I mean? Alright, now let's see. Did we botch that quest? Yeah, long distance. Speak to Percival. Sophia is pleased with your work. Check in with Percival for your reward. Yeah, who cares? The only thing I wonder is whether I've missed some info. That was to be critical. So actually the only thing that remains now, apart from this side quest, which I cannot complete for the life of me, is let's go and travel to Hope. That's the colony ship where we started from. That's where we...
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
Thank you, Ada. I also think so. The Hope was where everything started, and I guess it is also where everything's gonna end.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, so tell me about the Hope. Maybe we can use the info some way.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Well, okay, that's the short story, I guess. So, what's going to happen if I skip the Hope? I skip it means a teleporter, right?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the sun.
Okay, we wouldn't want that though. What was it doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, bye. I was expecting a different bit of dialogue there.
You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
Yes, Ada, we are. Learn to live with it. Alright, I'm taking the girls again. Alright, here we are on the Hope. I don't know, are there enemies in here? Yeah, Quincy Duncan. And he's hostile. I could take him out from here. That'd be interesting. Let's see.
Hey, here we go! Oh, look at us!
Alright. Sniping from far away. Good idea.
Here we go.
Nice. Let's take everybody out. Why not? That's the auxiliary power. We have to reroute. I'm guessing the way is clear. Nope, it's not. There's another corporate recruit there. Come on, show your face, man. Be brave. Also be dead, but at least you died bravely. Kind of feel like we have one last final fight to fight. Oh, before we do anything, let me quickly upgrade my guns. I'm gonna upgrade them as much as I can because there's no coming back from this one. Alright, and that's it. I've spent all my money. Now we are as prepared as we can ever be for the final fight.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, dude, honestly, we're about to change history here. Let's see, let's use a terminal. So let's patch the power through. Power is now being routed from the docking bay. Reactor is in auxiliary power mode. Good. That'll do it indeed, Parvati. Now then, what's left to do? Oh, I did patch Ada though. Okay, I guess we have to get closer to patch Ada through to the communication systems. Ah, this is gonna get ugly. Oh, I have a keycard, so nobody recognized me. That's interesting. Let's quick save.
What?
Okay, can I go through this door? No, I cannot.
Soldier.
Oh, why is she suspicious of me? Because I passed too close to her. Okay. Alright, so... I have to go... Can I go from downstairs or do I have to go upstairs? I think we can go here. The good thing with auto mechanicals is they're not gonna recognize me. Alright, everybody get in here.
Making tracks.
Now then, there's our objective. There's also a terminal here. Kinda interesting reading. That's the view we got when the first game started. That's where Phineas stood and did his thing to revive us. So I'm guessing this is where he's gonna stand at the end of the game to do so with everybody else. What's the status? Oh, so there were exactly 10,000 colonists when they started, and of course one is missing, because that's us.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Now we'll see about that, Nyoka. Oh, there's enemies here, okay. Oh, they are robotic enemies though. Yeah, he sees me though. Okay, let's get out the correct gun for the job. I could sneak around and kill her stealthily. Oh, interestingly enough, my bar just reset here. I don't know why. In any case, this is where we're gonna patch Ada through. Alright, let's listen to some automated audio transcripts. Might be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read this because this is from Phineas Wells. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it. This is P. Phineas Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from the hibernation chamber 8. Time of extraction? Oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death? 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis. Hunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. I don't know how much more of it I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear the screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112, real name Harley Stanton, age 31, enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Alright, next transmission log. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonists. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes this anyway? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. That doesn't seem very nice. Alright, those were a funny log and a serious log. Let's do what we came here to do though. Route the communications through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Okay, I guess technology is crap these days, as it is in our actual days. Alright, now though. Where do we have to go? Now all the way up to the bridge. I see an elevator there, so let's head over there.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Well, good deduction skills there, Ada. It's obviously the missing one. Well, we have to get past that door, but I'm thinking, I don't know if I have the hacking skills. Oh, we have the bridge keycard, okay. Okay, and we are free to move about however we want here. Oh, what's behind this door though? Let's hack it. I wanna know. What, some sprouts? That's not really threatening now, is it? Come on, you beggars. Oh, there's a large one though.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh, wow.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, that's definitely not looking good. I guess let's, can we even find out what happened here? Flamethrower 2.0. Interesting. Not needed. Alright, so I'm guessing these guys are dead. Well, nothing we can do about it now, though. Let's head up to the bridge. Alright, there's enemies here. Let's tread lightly. Wait a sec. Why are they hostile? What happens if I just go in and use my keycard? Yeah, I don't have a keycard for this place.
Wow, great work!
What was that?
Nice one.
That was your head.
Fantastic.
Alright, let's look around a bit before we proceed.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Thank you, Ada.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. Shouldn't it?
Yes, it should, but we might learn something, Parvati, and that takes precedence. Right now, at least.
Nice work.
So let's see. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, let me read one, because I see there's something like a battle going on here, and it kind of has me wondering right now. Can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you in when we get there. Hurry. Okay, fuck. I can't believe this is happening. Alright, somebody's actually attacking here. Let's see. Attention all crew, I don't know who let Frank Nadol out of his cell, but he's now an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen, and upon arrival you will be turned to the authorities. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in, please. There's actually a story going on here. Let me speed read. Alright, nothing interesting in this one. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. When we still had rations, that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. What the heck? Okay. There's like a crazy scenario forming in my brain right now. I haven't watched the game to the end, so I don't know how crazy this is gonna be. But what if some of the Hope's colonists are actually the board members? How crazy would that be? Like, they left their own people up here because they were smart and they hashed out a plan to, well, practically enslave everybody. I don't know, that sounds a bit too far-fetched. But if the developers have thought of such a twist, kudos, I would really enjoy it. Alright, this is the way we have to go. Just making sure I can open the doors maybe when I get back. Forgive me, Frank offered me a tiny piece. It tasted like, it doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious, I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters. I'll dine here, and that is my choice. There was definitely something weird going on here before everybody was frozen.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Fine.
Alright. So this is it, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's quickly read through the logs. And let's read because there's something weird happening here. Open the fucking door, Will. No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. Okay, this is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyway. A necessary risk. Red Sea is plotting our course. The ship will fly through. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei. Find me a fucking drill. Alright, so it's either the scenario that I said earlier, or they're just eating each other to survive. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Redsy. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunter did down there, but he hasn't come back. And they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly through, Hope. So maybe these guys were heroes. They let the Hope fly and died in trying to do that. Alright, let's patch Ada through. Let's finish this.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Alright, wait, before we do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing here?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Well, I guess 4% will have to do, Ada. Let's skip this thing.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Yeah, it's improved, but it's out of place. Ah, damn it. Let's do this. Let's skip Hope to Terra 2 and bring this closer to Phineas Wells.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
I could skip it myself? Interesting. You know what? I could tell her to do it, but that wouldn't be too interesting. I have the skill. I mean the skill points assigned to science and stuff to do this maybe. And I have Parvati with me, who's an engineer. So let me skip it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no, Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Oh, see, intelligence, science, I know what I'm doing. I don't have the necessary science skill to do it. Okay, you're right, it's too complex. You do it. Let's see what comes of it.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero-Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.